Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy GC the Great, and this is That Talk, episode 24. Shout out to the notification gang. If you ain't a part of that notification gang, you know what you're supposed to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get all our latest releases, all our, you know what I'm saying, everything we got, all our latest, videos and everything. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to get that firsthand. You know what I mean? We got a special guest again today. We probably going out with a bang with a lot of special guests this year. I got a lot of special guests coming up, but this brother, he's not even, from my understanding, he ain't even from here. He's not even from here. So this one about to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait to see what this one unfolds, cuz yeah. I've been waiting for this one. And that, shout out to bro. Shout out to John K. Episode 23. Make sure y'all go, you know what I'm saying, follow bro and everything. You know what I'm saying? Here go bro calling right now. Yo, 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 what it do, bro?
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. How's yourself?
I'm doing great, man. How you what's going on with you, man? I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. How you feeling today?
Yeah, loving it, man. Loving it.
Loving it? All right, man. So well, again, appreciate you for coming on the show, man. We about to just get right into it. Why don't you tell the people your name and where you from, man? Where you come from?
So my name's Fifth Element. I'm from a town in Scotland called Dumbarton, and I've got my bro RC right here. What's happening, people?
What's going on, man?
He's from Clydebank, little town just outside Glasgow as well.
Okay. So you say you from Scotland?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope, man. So shout out to Scotland, man. Shout out to the whole Scotland. Shout out to everybody, your whole fam, everybody that's tuned in with you, man. That's dope, man. So you're the first, man. You're the first person from Scotland I actually interviewed, man. So we actually making history today.
Hey, brilliant, man. That'll work.
That's dope, man. So why don't you tell the people about yourself, man? Like what got you started in music, man? Like tell us about your journey, man. How long you been doing music?
So started out Fifth Element as came up with the idea as started out as a beatboxer. So I seen Fifth Element as the fifth element of hip hop. Probably back in around about 2000, 2001. First getting into hip hop round about 92. Like that's when I started heavily getting into it. Likes of Snoop, all the kind of usuals, and not even HR, the likes of that, man.
Okay.
So I just kept going as the beatboxer and then continued as an MC. And then worked with my boy RC here, man. He'll tell you a bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean, my introduction was a lot earlier. I was 86. Run DMC, Aerosmith just grabbed me by the collar and went, "Come on and see what we've got," and
that's dope.
Even from an early age, it wasn't just music. All of a sudden it was. It's never a music. It's a community. It's a culture.
Yeah.
I mean, even over here, it's very air bracket scene orientated.
Okay.
You have to be like the scene, and I just think the best way I can say it is you represent a scene, or represent a queen, or dream and aspirations, all our faces, all our voices calling out to all our nations.
Okay.
It's hip hop. So 86 for me was when I first thought, this is the music for me. 95, I would say, is when I took it seriously, as far as we made a mixtape, just rhyming over other people's beats in 1995.
Okay.
I can conclusively say we dropped not only the hottest, but probably the only mixtape in 1995. And then, from then on, we kind of built the Foremost, which was my first original crew. And then, that was kind of coming to an end, and we brought on Fifth Element, and I stepped away from the music, and then Fifth Element brought me back in,
Okay.
and here we are.
So that's dope. So basically, so if I'm correct, Fifth Element is the group. That's the movement that you guys are a part of, pretty much.
Yeah, so it's progressed onto the movement, man. So we've got myself, Farsi, we've got our brother Lexicon, who's from Edinburgh. Unfortunately, he can't make it tonight. But big shout to Lexicon, man. What an MC that boy is.
Okay, dope, man. Shout out to the whole Fifth Element, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We gonna make sure we leave some. We gonna make we. No problem. We gonna make sure we leave some links in the bottom of the description when this episode drop, so all you guys can follow Fifth Element. Everybody that's a part of Fifth Element, we gonna make sure that the people get in tune with what y'all doing right now, man. That's dope, man. That's pretty dope, man. I like that. Question.
Much love for the opportunity, man. Much love for this opportunity.
Yeah,
come and talk to you, man.
Man. It's all love, man. At the end of the day, man, this is what I built this for. I built this to bridge a gap in this hip hop culture and this music culture. I just feel like, this platform is just made for people to come express themselves, promote their music, promote what you do. We don't just interview artists and stuff. Like, we've interviewed everybody. So anybody in any walks of life is welcome on this show. So, man, yeah. I appreciate you for just taking the time. All y'all, I appreciate all y'all, whoever's around. I appreciate y'all for even taking the time out of your day just to.
For the Atlantic to you, brother.
No, man, it's all love, man. So I got a question, man. I heard you mention Run DMC. So can you name me like two people that influenced you, like that are big influences on your life?
Well, as I said, Run DMC was the one that sort of introduced me. I was aware of like rap before, but like that song was the first one that just kind of, that was the first one I got to listen right to my ear, and it just hit me, and I was, Run DMC forever. I would say also LL Cool J, man. Big up to LL Cool J getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well, man. That's well deserved. And I would say Method Man as well. As far as like MC delivery and just the whole package, so that for me, that's their sort of inspirations, sort of people I hope to like aspire to, you know what I mean? So
yeah, now that's a dope list.
Yeah, I'd say nobody beats the Biz, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Biz Marquee for me, man.
Yeah.
Like,
rest in peace, Biz.
Fucking absolute god, man. Absolute god.
Legend.
And DMX again, man. Again, you're mentioning people that we've lost. It's so sad, but DMX delivery, man. Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, one of the greatest fucking hip hop albums ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and this it's crazy. It's crazy that I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's crazy that you picked DMX. I just interviewed somebody yesterday, and I asked them this question, and they picked DMX. That's how DMX really is a big impactful. Like he's still influencing people. He's still his soul, his spirit is still here. You know what I'm saying? Even though his body is gone, his spirit is still here. So that's pretty dope that you picked him, man.
Yeah, man. I thought I would probably go with House of Pain, man. just for pure class.
I feel that. So we got to get a little deep here with this question, man. What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
Whoa.
That is a deep one.
That is a deep one, man.
Yeah, man.
I would say stepping away from the music for me, because I kind of reached a point where I just kind of thought to myself, is there any point continuing on with Foremost? Because, life kicked in, people moved away, they had families, all of a sudden, it kind of went from geographical and within Scotland to like, people were moving to like Germany and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of made the decision, because I'm all about my family anyway. Be it the hip hop family or my own family, and stepping away just to like look after them, and then but again, my biggest failure turned into my biggest triumph because my brother Fazell here spent like a full year just bombarding me with like new bits of music, and just he kind of ground me down solidly for over a year.
Okay.
until one day, like, I heard a beat and I thought to myself, I'm sure I've got a 24-line verse that I could split into 8 that could probably fit over that, and I did it, and it fit, and it felt good, and it was like, alright. So for me, stepping away, that was like, my biggest failure. But again, it's looking for the silver lining turned into the biggest triumph.
Yeah.
For myself,
That's
I'd
dope.
probably say shutting out my friends when I should have been talking, man.
Okay.
Looking back years ago, man, I went through some pretty heavy mental personal shit, and I thought that it was just everything was at an end, and at that point I should have been talking to my friends, do you know what I mean? And thankfully I seen that and ended up, I had those friends there that spoke to me about it, that made me like move forward and get to where I am now and produce my music and realise that my music is where I move forward within myself and within myself personally. And
it's going to be making a difference.
The one message I would put out there, man, if anyone's struggling, man, there's guarantee, man, there's someone out there that loves you, man. Talk to them.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Real dope right there. Let me see. What's one thing you wish you would have known when you first began your career in music?
How fucking difficult it is. Probably coming from Scotland, it's real difficult to get your stuff out there, man.
It's difficult enough getting your stuff out being from Scotland, but
But you got to keep pushing, man. You got to keep pushing. That's the way I look at it. It is a difficult thing. Aye.
Okay.
For me, I would say the difference in the music, because I mean, I will say hands down, I'm boom bap for life.
Yeah, man.
I like my hip hop.
Okay.
My hip hop's got to have a neck breaker beat, so just something that makes my head nod, so and all of that, especially like through here in the UK, we have trap and drill and all these other musics that they take the influence from hip hop and they've made it something that is just so watered down that you just kind of think, do you guys know what a bass line is? Come on.
Right.
So the difference in the music, that's definitely evident through here in the UK, definitely.
Okay, dope. Got pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? I'm actually learning as I'm interviewing you. I'm actually like really learning you guys and learning the culture, learning, like when you just said, it's already hard enough. I felt that, you know what I mean? Because where I come from and where I'm in America, where I'm from in New York, I'm from New York, so it's kind of hard and where I'm from in New York. So I felt that deeply when y'all said that. So I got about 2 more questions, and this one right here is what's the biggest challenge you have with your specific role right now, and how are you going to overcome it?
Like Fithel said before, with it being hard enough being from Scotland, it's just all about pushing on. Like we have set ourselves goals, and admittedly, sometimes, but like through life and through like the current world situation, things, don't go to plan.
Yeah.
But like the fact that we have like our goals and like we have them sort of set, but we still have the flexibility to like do other things, with still keeping a hip hop, but like we can like branch off and make an EP with someone else, and so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for me as well, it's pretty much the same. There's like, I've had loads of folks say to me like, "Oh, I can't understand you. You're Scottish," and like, do you know what? Just open up your ears a bit.
Oh nah, that's one thing about me. I was actually listening to your music, man. And one thing about me, yeah, you have an accent, but I've done music with people from London and all that. So for me, I'm actually I actually, when you just say open up your ears, I do that with everybody. I give everybody an open. I listen to everybody's music with an open
Respect,
mind.
man.
Oh yeah, man. I like your style, man. I like what you know what I mean. You have a one thing I notice about you is you know what you want to talk about when the things when you're talking. When you're speaking about something, I could definitely tell like you know what you want to talk about. You know what I mean? That's pretty dope. That's what I got from listening to your music. You know what I mean? And listening to the songs that I listen to. And that I'm gonna leave some clips and stuff like that in the episode so they get so everybody get a feel of your style and where you coming from and everything, man. This all about Scotland, man. It's all about Fifth Element right now, man. I appreciate y'all again, man, for coming on the show.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty much it
Yeah,
that I have, man. Is there anything you guys want to say? You want to talk to the people? You got anybody you want to shout out? Shout out Scotland, some family, friends, anybody?
Big shout out to Scoba, big shout out to my whole family, everyone in my family. Big shout out to Ali and Julie. Big shout out to everyone that knows us, man, and just everyone keep listening to Fifth Element.
I feel that, man.
I can add no more than that, other than just to kind of say, talking about like being like an MC and what we talk about. The whole point of like what we do is not to think, what can we get away with saying? It's about like what is it that we actually want to say.
Yeah.
And that's the way that, that's the way we're going to continue to do it. I call my style honest rap because that's basically what it is. I don't like try and I don't spit above my means. I mean,
Nah, I feel you, man.
Ain't gonna catch me in a Lamborghini driving around Scotland. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, but don't count yourself out, man. Don't count yourself out. You never know what the future may hold for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You see,
bro.
Yeah.
You see, I reached out to you.
To drive,
You see, I reached out to you, man. You know what I mean? Because I this is all about building, and just to let you know, anytime, bro, you want to stop in the show, you feel like you need some music promoted. You know what I mean? It's all free, bro. I'm not charging nothing. This is what I do. I love doing what I do. So I don't charge people for the things that I love to do because I know eventually in the future, the energy that I'm putting out is gonna return to me. So I know that already. So that's why I don't really try to force it with this stuff. So trust me, man. It's all love. You family now. Now that you a part of that Talk podcast family, man. Everybody's gonna be watching this. I got people waiting for this episode. I appreciate y'all again, man. Shout out to the whole Fifth Element. Shout out to Scotland, man. I'm going to let y'all go. I ain't going to keep you all day, man.
Shout out to yourself, man. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love. One love, yo.
Peace and love, man. We're going to talk soon, man.
Peace, man.
Definitely, bro.
Peace.
One love.
One love, man.
Bye.
And there you have it. That's it. Episode 24. Shout out to Scotland. Shout out to the whole Fifth Element. We're going to leave some links in the description for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the notification gang. Gang. And if you ain't part of that gang, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get all our latest alerts and, you know what I mean, when we drop our stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up out of here. It's early. Well, it ain't early. It's about time to get up out of here, man. I love y'all. Until next time.
As I walk there ain't no permission. I'm on a smashing to get the party jumping. You can't fucking hear it when the beat is heavy thumping. You hear the something, the snaps, you hear the something. Three jazz to the B-boy, the fists are still bumping. Those bitches are women, but no women are bitches. The slashes get stitches and end up in ditches. I'm